Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back,
yay!
Don't ever disrespect that. We're running that again.
Okay.
And we're going to keep that in just to show how disrespectful you are. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yay, yay!
Ooh, I can't believe you actually tried to disrespect that. That's like the only thing that I have.
Hi, guys.
That's like the only thing that I have to my name on this thing.
Shut up. Hi, guys.
Yo,
How
what's
is
good,
everyone?
people? Listen, people, we're back with episode 32, baby.
I feel like this is such a thing.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
We can do this every episode.
No, but this is like such a cool thing.
Like sadly relatable. We're actually like a thing.
We've got a family.
Yeah.
We say this all the time.
I know, but I'm actually like, now that I do lives as well and I see the impact it has on people telling and speaking. Sadly relatable family, we love the podcast.
Oh my god.
We out
Guys,
here,
if you
baby.
don't class yourself a sadly relatable family, let's say that you just like click or you've seen 2 episodes. You're part of the family, so I just want to say hello.
You're forced into it.
Even if you don't like us, you're part of the family, and you will like us the
Yeah.
same way I didn't used to like Ayub, but now I like him now.
Yeah, it's true. Also, have you ever seen them people getting forced into marriage? That's us forcing you into being part of
Ayub,
this
that's
family.
very insensitive.
No, it's not. I didn't say.
I was forced into marriage. No, I'm joking. That's full on.
Anyway, so guys, I hope you're all doing well. We're back.
I've got
with
hair
another
on my
episode.
lip.
Let me
And
see.
no, it's not a moustache.
No, you can't.
Oh god, yeah.
That wasn't
Okay,
that bad.
go.
Yeah, so guys, sorry for the crazy intro, but we're back, episode 32. We're doing it, we're living, we're breathing. How's life?
Alhamdulillah. Life is good.
Yeah, I feel like you want to complain, but you're like...
No, I don't even want to complain this time.
Oh.
I had a good day the other day, so now it's like even though yesterday was kind of bad, but
Yeah.
it's like kind of opened my eyes. And you know that
Alhamdulillah.
chat we had the other day? It's just like,
Positive energy, all that
Yeah.
good stuff. Alhamdulillah, that's good, man. It's good to hear.
how's your life?
Good, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm doing good, alhamdulillah. Like, I have normal stresses, but I've just gotten to a point where I'm like, do you know what? I'm just living right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's literally when you just accept everything that life throws your way, you'll just start to accept it,
Yeah.
I guess. Why
No,
do
I know what you
say-
mean. Like, I have learned. I think I had like a realization, which I had before, and it's more to do with like religious side of things as well. Like, why am I stressed out about like stuff that hasn't happened yet?
Yeah.
And it's like a saying where like you're basically stressing out twice for no reason.
Yeah, because
You're
if
stressing
it
before it's
happens,
happened.
and then if let's say it happens and you're stressing out twice,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Carefree, guys. And if you think, I know we're just going straight into this. Let's go into the actual topics. But I'm saying, if you think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everything is written. Everything's in God's hands. What is me crying, stressing, and doing this gonna do about anything in life?
As well, like I'm someone that's really stresses about future. Like, what am I gonna do? No, what? I don't know why, but I've been looked after my whole life in the sense of like everything always figures its way out.
Even if anything does, even let's say
Yeah.
you lost your jobs, you weren't able to make money, what? It's not like you're gonna lose a roof over your head. You're just gonna
that
work.
could be a thing.
No. I mean like you personally.
Oh, me personally, I was gonna say.
I'm saying that what happens is it means you just start at zero, go and work your way
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
So
that
why
is
do we
very true.
stress? Do you know what I mean?
That
Like
is
I was
true.
speaking to my nan the other day, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay living in this flat anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's just unnecessary. I spoke about it, it's just
Unnecessary
expensive
spending. Yeah,
for
yeah.
no reason. And she's like, well, don't worry, if anything, come live with me. I was like,
Aw. All the way in the sticks.
yeah, innit?
No internet, no
our
Wi-Fi.
nan lives somewhere where there's literally 98% white people. Actually, you know what?
Oh,
I think
they're
her
all white.
and her cousin are the only brown people.
We have a few other family members there.
Yeah, but our own family.
We're like the only ethnic people there.
Yeah, literally. That's actually true. But yeah, I still want to live in that. Why am I turning this on myself? Yeah, I still want to. No, but like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
get
even
you.
me, like, let's say worse comes to worse, I can't afford things. I'll just get married, make my husband pay for it.
We said this again. You're lucky.
I
I'm
know,
not gonna lie
because
to
someone
you.
commented it and they were like, Nishan.
Vibes.
They were like, Nishan, sorry, my mic keeps lipsing me and removing my lip gloss. Why are you there like?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie
You know
to
what it is? We're very like. Ugh.
No, I feel like we just started. It's like someone pushed us down the hill. And we're like, sorry guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Change
we
the
haven't like
subject.
got our legs
Okay,
together
let's
yet.
go. Let's go. This is basically our start again. Sorry, guys. Hello.
good.
So, I wanted to speak to you
Yeah.
about something that I watched, a movie that I watched, which is actually something that happened in real life.
Yes.
And that is... Wait, first of all, do you have any updates in life?
No. Alhamdulillah, same old, living life, doing bits. That's all.
Same. So, I wanted to speak to you about that movie, which was actually real. So there's a real documentary on it.
What is the movie?
And it really happened. It's called Girl in the Basement. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you still want to watch the movie, but technically it's a documentary first. It's based on a true story. So if you would have seen the story, you would have been like, oh, I'm going to watch a movie for it. So I'm not really ruining it for you guys.
Yeah, but spoiler alert still.
It is a bit of a spoiler.
Go on and give it to me.
Right, I told you to watch it on YouTube. Did you watch it?
No, I'm sorry. I've been so busy.
You lied to me then.
No, I said I'm going to watch it on YouTube. I didn't say I watched it.
Okay, right. That's like kind of even better because then I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
And if I get any of it wrong, then you guys feel free to
Sue
correct me. Right, so there was a girl. I'm telling you the actual, not even the movie.
The documentary,
I'm going to tell you like the facts of what really happened.
Okay.
And the reason this movie hit so hard, Ayub, is the reason I say, oh my God, this is a really good movie. And it literally had me anxiety. I wanted to cry bare times. Is because it really happened.
Yeah, them ones always hit a bit harder. You're like, this is crazy. And you're like, wait a minute.
No,
based on a true story.
No, it genuinely happened.
Yeah, it's mad.
So what happened is, I still want you to watch it. I know you hate spoilers.
Just go for it, love.
Right. So there was a girl. She was 18 years old, and basically her dad was a bit toxic. She had a sis. Actually, that was part of the movie. Anyway, there's an 18-year-old girl. Her dad was a bit toxic. He actually, in real life, he used to her from the. Sorry, trigger warning. Bleep that out. He used to SA her. You don't know what that means, do you?
I do. Something assault.
Yes, okay. So he used to do that to her when at the age of 11, and this is the real life.
11?
Yeah, 11 years old. And then what happened is she used to threaten to run away when she was 18. By the way, this happened in Austria. She used to be like, I'm going to run away when I'm 18, So literally, I think 2 days before her 18th birthday, he abducted her. He said to her, can you help me move this door? So in the movie, it was like a box, but in real life, it's a door. He's like, can you help me move this door to the basement? But little does she know, in his actual basement, behind a bookshelf, he's got more basements, 8 doors to an actual big room that's soundproof and has keypads and everything.
I'm sorry, before we get into this is crazy, but how do you not notice that there's something like that exists in your house?
Yeah, no. I feel like I'd know every nook and cranny of this house.
How do you not know, what's going, if there was 8 extra rooms downstairs, I feel like I'd know about it.
You say that, but...
Or if he worked on it, you'd hear him late night.
Yeah, no, listen, this is what's crazy.
I feel bad to even try and make jokes because it's like a real thing that happens.
Yeah, you shouldn't make jokes. But you're allowed to give your opinion, which is a bit crazy. I think maybe it came with the house and he was working on it. He'd go down there and his wife thought he was working on... Actually, there's a conspiracy that she knew what was going on the whole time, but... Anyway, so what happened is it took 8 doors to get to this main room, right? Which actually was kind of small, but there was like a bathtub in there, sink, a bed, and it was just a small room. So what happened is he took her down there. He said, can you help me carry this door? And she was like, what the hell is going on? Took her in there and he locked her in there, right? And then he...
Yes.
Her. And Ayub, listen to this, right? He kept, sorry to ruin it, I'm not doing it like the movie. He kept her in there for 24 years.
Wait, do you know what stresses me out? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what stresses me out. First of all, he has to be mentally unwell.
Yeah, of course.
That's your daughter. I don't understand people. It's not that it makes sense to do it to someone else, but your own daughter, someone that you held as a baby and she was in your arms.
Ayub,
that's
it
so
gets worse.
Scary. What the hell?
First of all, let's just sit. And the reason the movie's so good is because you see the first day and then you see how she starts to change after 4 days to a month to a year, and you see it. So he kept her in there for 24 years. That's my whole life, by the way, in the basement.
Yeah,
she also had 7 children.
7? From
him in there. And she would give birth and they grew up in that basement.
They
didn't know anything better. And he only just he would only give her privileges like a TV very slowly. So he would ration their food and their children.
But wait, this is what confuses me, What happens to children like that? They can't. It's like, when you get an animal and you say we found a baby deer or like a tiger and we brought it up ourselves, we wouldn't be able to let it back into the wild.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I understand that.
How do you let a child, if they get out, how do they just communicate with people?
Okay, here's the thing. You think that, but she would get books and she would educate them. They would watch TV.
I'm talking about social anxiety. People said even during COVID, if you had a COVID baby and it went out, it was too much for them. They're whoa, what's going on?
I get that, right? But here's the thing. 3 of them, I think she kept with her.
Yeah.
One of them she miscarried. Sorry, trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
She passed away, and the others, what she done is she said, look, it's too cramped in here. I can't look after these kids. So she gave them to him, and he would leave them on the doorstep and say to her mum, she'd write a note saying, I can't look after these babies. So 3 of them lived upstairs. So what was sad
is... what's mad is they lived a life
normal
with parents thinking that they got adopted, but their real mum's downstairs with all this.
For 24 years, Ayub.
No wonder they made a movie. That doesn't sound like a real thing that happened.
It really happened. And they lived there, and the movie, I'm not going to lie, is so good.
I don't want to hear any more because I want to like watch it.
I won't tell you the ending,
okay.
But the movie's very good. I think it was good only because it's based on a true story. But the only thing I don't like is how they ended it in the movie.
Don't say.
But it's not like terrible. But when you watch it, you feel like it's a real thing. But now apparently she lives in like a secluded area where they've locked everything off. She's got a new identity.
Yeah,
and
she has to live like that, innit? But do you know what's mad? I'm not gonna lie to you. We sit here and we worry about our life stresses. Do you know what scares me as well? Yeah, I know this is a bit sad, and I'm sorry. Like, if you know anyone that's been through this, or just people in general, like, there's people that have probably been through like mini versions of stuff like that, and that's gonna change you mentally forever. Like, we can't even imagine. But imagine how many people are going through that right now. We just don't know.
Really? Do you think? Yeah, obviously there must be.
Are you mad? There's at least like in this world. There's billions of us, and you're telling me there isn't people stuck in the basement right now? We're sitting here talking about it, and they're living it.
That is so scary.
That's scary to think of. There's literally someone in the basement. They might have been given. I can't make jokes. Stuff like that.
You can't.
I can't.
Don't say it.
Stuff like that. I can't.
But yeah, no.
I was gonna say they might be watching this.
They might be watching this.
They might be given access to a bit of Wi-Fi. They found us.
Yeah, that's mean. Why did you do that? You're crying.
Because I feel bad.
Anyway, so that really happened. Ayo, Mskina, poor girl. She went from 18. She left when she was like 33. I'm not doing the math. And no, it's so sad. Really watch it. It was a really good movie.
We'll watch it. That's crazy.
And you see how like the kids grow up and how they go from. It's just very crazy.
But you know what scares me as well? It's not just that. Like, first of all, the mum 100% had to know. I'm sorry. There's no. First of all,
Everyone says that.
I'm still a bit annoyed that he had 7 doors leading to a random room in his basement and no one knew about this.
Yeah. Everyone says that, but when you watch a movie, you understand. When you watch a movie, you think, okay, there's a way he did it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? Her husband would go down there, to the basement every like few days. She thought he was working like 24 years. You don't think to go down.
Yeah, I'm not glad you think about this. If we had a basement, we would have all been in there. We'd probably go in there, play Uno. That's where we all mess around, joke around. And not just that. Like, if he's working on something, I want to go down there and see what have you been working on.
Not just that.
You get there, just an empty room, and he's there like,
Not just that. Let's
it's
say.
Like, sorry to cut you off. Have you seen the episode of SpongeBob where they get a box and it has a massive TV? They throw the TV away, and then Patrick and SpongeBob get in it. And they're like, yeah, this is going to be so much fun. And Squidward is there, like, you're not playing just a box. They close it. And then it's like imagination. You can hear all the noise. And you can hear the like sound effects of like them rock climbing and the snow falling. They're like, no!
And that's where you open it.
Yeah, he runs over, opens it. They're just sitting there like this. Imagination. That's him.
Imagination.
She can hear all like the work. They go down. It's just him in an empty room.
She'd say that he was working on his job, like stuff from his job. Do you get it? Not like physically working. That was funny though.
Yeah, thank
but
you.
Here's my thing. My thing is, let's say your husband goes down to do homework, like work from home, work from home. And then, let's say you just want to bring him down a snack. By the way, I'm not saying this happens all the time, but in 24 years, there's one time where your husband's down there and you go down there to bring him food. And you look around, I've seen him walk in here, but he's not in here.
Yeah, I'll be shook instantly. I'll be like, all right, there's about 5 different ladies somewhere in these walls, and we're going to jail.
Do you know what's mad, though, Ayub? He hid it behind a bookcase, which... We think, I would definitely. What the hell? That's so easy.
That's the one place I would check.
But in reality, how do we know this stuff's not going on around us now?
That's what I was going to say to you.
Because you know how oblivious that woman is.
Yes.
That could be us now.
I know. You don't even know what I've been up to in life. I could have been doing the craziest stuff. I could have someone kidnap our own.
But do you think I would ever check?
Careful. Imagine if you went like that. Imagine if you went like that. You just see a hand. Like some distance of it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I feel like you've made it wonky now.
Sorry, I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was pinned in there.
Yeah, but anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's mad. I could have like a storage unit somewhere, and in that storage unit, there's like locked up people in the basement hole that I built, and you just don't know. No, you don't know anyone. That's so scary.
That is scary. You know, another thing, which we probably shouldn't...
Just go on, mate. Let's do it, mate.
No, right. So, you know how... this is another thing you might have to bleep out, but they're paedophile hunters.
Yeah.
Do you have to bleep it out?
No, I don't think we do. What, paedophile?
Yeah.
That'll be alright.
Okay, so paedophile
guys.
hunters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them. They're on Facebook, and what happens is you've probably seen it. What happens is don't say what you. I know.
No, I'm gonna say.
Don't say it, Ayub.
No, but
Okay, you can explain it. There's
I'll
nothing wrong with
explain
it.
it,
Wait. So what they do is, guys, you've probably seen it. I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah.
Basically, what they do is they pretend to be young girls or guys on the internet, and they basically speak to older men, come to meet them, and when they come to meet them, it's grown ass men, and they've basically got all the evidence. They ring the police, and they film the whole encounter. It's like a known thing on the internet. And say what you're gonna say, because we spoke about this before.
So yeah, we've spoken about this, and I know it's bad. Like, I look at them and I think they don't like this. Disgusting. Wallah, I think it's disgusting. How could they? Blah, blah, but I can't help, especially like the ones that you can tell are a bit like they're not
Mentally ill.
They're a bit mentally ill. They have some illness. You can tell they're not all there, and they're just like panicking. And I feel so bad for them, even though what they're doing is messed up.
Yeah.
I just feel so bad that they're put in that
I
position. They're so
understand what you're
scared. They're like.
Here's what I'm saying, but that's where you being human comes in.
Yeah,
but
I think
you
it's just
know
a natural.
it's a natural thing when they're there like crying.
But the thing is, I
but
wouldn't be
you know
like,
they
I wouldn't let
deserve-
them off. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's all right, go on then, get off. Yeah, you should
You
be.
deserve you're the worst person ever. You
should
need
be
to
arrested. Everything should happen. But just the whole like them getting caught by like a random guy, and there's cameras everywhere.
It's when they're
It's just a
mentally
bit scary.
unwell, like,
Yeah.
and you can tell maybe they're
Not the
autistic.
normal guy that's like, I just wanted to bring her some cupcakes. She said she liked cupcakes.
Get in the van, darling. Stuff like that.
Anyway, yeah,
Listen,
it's messed up.
so what I'm saying, I understand what you mean. It's when you see the mentally ill ones and you think, oh, like you start to feel sorry. Like
Yeah.
their sob story works on you, because I sit and watch
But
it for
maybe they're
hours.
double duping, but they're like, right, if I put this on.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It could be a thing.
But here's the reason I brought it up, right? Is because first of all, shout out to the guys that are doing that.
Yeah, they actually say. Imagine all the
They're literally-
people that their kids that they're saving from like, a
They
horrible
are.
experience.
And it's a lot of people who went through it as a young child that do end up
that's
doing
mad.
that, and they don't get paid for it or anything.
But that's good. Imagine you go through it and you have that feeling of, do you know what? I don't want another person to experience
Yeah,
this.
of course, which is a really
SubhanAllah.
good thing for them. But here's my thing, right? I'm not saying anyone in my family would ever do that. But the family members of the people that get caught doing it probably think the same thing.
Yeah, imagine.
Imagine,
Listen,
Ayub,
wait, I'm
imagine
stepping out.
just someone in your family or a close friend of yours or your boyfriend or someone
And you
just
see him on her Facebook pages like, she told me she was 18. Well, we have a text chat right here that says I'm 13, and you said,
Ayub.
I'm sorry. But that is crazy. That's actually crazy.
No, that is really bad.
Just getting exposed. Even like, yeah, it's the same thing. You just don't know who people are, what they get up to secretly, what things they like.
You never know. And here's
That
the thing,
scares
right?
me.
Someone could be a freaking
Murderer.
predator,
Yeah.
and you don't know.
And then you leave your kids around them. You think it's like a relative that you're comfortable. Can you babysit my kid? And some of them don't do it to their own family, but they like doing that to other people. Do you know what I mean? They'll
Yeah.
because I remember seeing one of them where like the mom's like, he's so good with children,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even they reported he's never done anything to them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then with other people, they're like that. It's just a bit scary.
All these people that get caught doing disgusting thing to children, or maybe like
I don't like thinking
touching,
about
you
it.
know,
It makes me
doing
sad.
sexually assaulting people. I just think you never know anyone. You never know anyone,
It's
which is
just
scary.
I don't get.
You don't know what I get up to in my spare time.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
what
which
you
is
get
messed
up to in
And
your
do you know what?
spare
We
time.
forget that like women do that stuff as well to
Yeah,
kids.
they do.
We think that it's just like you always just think of a man,
Yeah.
but women do that as well.
It's so sad as well, because there's a lot of men on TikTok that I've seen that have come out and spoken about like aunties and stuff that have experienced that.
Yeah.
You know what's mad?
Well,
A lot of people I know have either been
especially women.
raped or as a child been
Yeah, a lot
touched.
I've noticed that I've had talks with people as well, and a lot of people have experienced some form of that. Especially
Yeah.
like from the girls. I don't know, guys maybe don't open up about that type of stuff, but
Yeah.
girls that I've spoken to or friends have like opened up about little things that they've experienced, and I think to myself, this is like a bit too much of a rare occurrence. So there must be a lot of them
It's
type of
not a
people
rare
around.
occurrence. That's the thing.
Too
People-
much of too much of an occurring thing, not rare. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
of
to use rare.
course. And it's
That's what I
just-
want to say as well. Sorry, before we carry on. Like, I'm sorry if any of the jokes that I've made have been a bit insensitive. I know it's just the way we are, but we do actually think it's an important subject. And like, if you've gone through it, because there might be people that have actually gone through it and they're sitting here like, why are these guys even making a tiny bit of jokes?
No,
like,
we're not
sensitive?
joking about getting.
No, I'm
we're
not joking about it, but I'm saying I'm in like making jokes in between like, the
But we
conversation.
would never joke about it. That
Yeah.
stuff's not.
I just wanted to clear that up, just in case.
No,
anyone
they
was-
understand us. The sadly relatable family understand us.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I feel like there needs to be more awareness, because I'm not going to lie to you, I know so many girls that have experienced it, and it's just disgusting. Like, we spoke about that story that happened to me in Morocco, innit?
Yeah.
When those guys, like,
Oh yeah,
kissed me.
the kids. But that's where it starts. You start off as a kid
Starts
doing
like
that,
that.
innocent. Next thing you know, basement, 5 doors, and I don't know. It's crazy.
It is bad. But yeah, but it
I feel like we went
happens.
on such like a
Here's
downer
another
with this.
thing, right? Would you... The thing that annoys me, right, is people don't believe victims. So
But this scares me both ways, because
girls can lie about it.
people, not just girls, the guys can lie about people. There are people that would genuinely lie about it, and it's just one of them ones where I'm like, I don't even want to think of, like, I don't even want to be involved with anything in that sense of even trying to think who did it and who didn't. I'm so happy that's not my job.
No,
because
here's the
that
thing,
is
right?
stress.
What I'm saying is, women that lie about being sexually assaulted,
Just as bad as the person that's
I
actually
think
done it.
you deserve the same amount of time
100%.
that the actual sexual assaulter would have got.
100%.
So if you lie about
and
that,
you get caught lying,
you deserve to go to jail as long as the person who done
they
it.
should 100% do that,
Of
because
course they should.
who's
You're
going to
ruining
take the
someone's
risk?
life.
And who's going to take the risk to go to jail to lie about it?
Yeah.
That would be the best way to cut
But how
it
can
down.
you prove that someone lied about it? That's the thing.
Because you can prove.
But you know what-
Because if their story doesn't match up, he was with me at this time, because they'll go into it deep, and then you have even a Snapchat story of you with your friends at a certain time. Like, there's so much evidence that you can find that will pull you out of a certain situation.
But you know what's a shame as well, Ayub, is so many women do lie about it that women are scared to come forward.
Yeah, and I'm not going to you. That would be so
And
heartbreaking.
imagine that happened to you and you think no one's going to believe me anyway.
Do you know what's worse? A lot of people go through it and then they open up to their friends thinking, and then their friends turn on them as well and don't
Yeah.
believe them. And I think that's so sad. I think if your friend and you know their judge of character, you should at least give them the benefit of the doubt that
Yeah.
something's happened. And because I even myself, I'm not going to say who, but I've spoken to people that have gone through that and their friends didn't believe them at the time and went
Yeah.
against them. And people went against them and said, you're a liar. Imagine how traumatic that is. That
Yeah.
you know what this person's done, but everyone's like,
But that's
no.
the reason survivors don't come forward. It's because of this whole stigma of, oh, nah, girls just lie for attention. And imagine that happening to you and thinking, no one's going to believe me, so I'm not going to say it.
That's why there's a lot of people that have gone through it just don't say anything.
And that's why men think they can get away doing it.
Yeah. And do you know what? There's probably some scummy ass guys that have been like, no one's going to believe
You know what? Saying that, sorry.
What you point at me like,
you know,
yeah, you.
Bruce Lee. No, not Bruce Lee.
Bruce
What's
Lee?
the other one?
Bruno Mars.
No, it's a
Jackie
movie.
Chan?
It's a movie. Almighty. Something Almighty.
Bruce Almighty?
Yeah, is that it? The
Yeah, the
white
guy.
guy.
Yeah, the guy who does the like well, how do I forget his name? He's a famous actor.
Yeah.
Who does The Mask.
No, that's Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah, that's what you're
Is it
talking
Jim
about,
Carrey that's Bruce?
Yeah.
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, no. Oh, you're thinking of the one who did Noah's Ark.
I don't know. Is it Bruce Almighty?
He's from The Office. He's thinking of the guy from The Office.
Wait, I need to make sure it's the right movie.
I don't know. Bruce Almighty is Jim Carrey, I think.
Oh no, it's not Bruce Almighty. Completely different movie.
Yeah, you're thinking of the Noah's Ark one, isn't it?
No, not Bruce Almighty. You're right about that. It's the other movie. Damn it.
What's it about?
Wait here.
Guess the movie, guys. Bye.
Guys, if you can guess what
3,
movie I'm talking
2,
about.
1.
Hey, what's the movie?
I don't know.
With that guy, and he's like, oh, this is gonna annoy me so much.
What does he do? You said what's
I
the
forgot the
movie?
movie.
With that guy, and he's like, that's all you gave me. Oh, that one, yeah.
Something Armstrong. No, wait.
I don't know.
Bruce, no, it's
Armstrong.
Almighty. No, damn it, it's gonna annoy me so much.
George of the
Ayo.
Jungle.
No,
I don't know why I was thinking
He's
that.
like got brown hair. It's gonna annoy me so
He's
much.
got brown hair.
Okay.
Just tell me what happens in the film. How can you not know?
No, I need to get the movie up first.
Yeah, no. But if you tell me, give me a gist. This is so bad. You'd be trash at.
No, I know I'm so
charades
bad.
or charades or whatever you call it.
Oh, it's gonna annoy me.
What is it?
You know what? It's a
All right,
very
look,
classical.
throw me some.
Okay, it's a classical movie. I don't think I've watched it. But
All right, I'm ready.
It's literally like it sounds like Bruce Almighty.
Sounds like Bruce Almighty. Okay, what can you give me that like something's in
He's
it?
kind of like. Meow.
Wow. I know what it is. He wears glasses. Yes, I got it just from that. Oh, it is. There's the doctor guy in the mini-me. It is called. I'm sick. That's why you know, at charades, whatever. I'm actually sick at it. It's called.
I bet they're here and they know.
They know it. They know the film.
Come on.
I got it. It's in my head. I got it. Type in mini-me.
Mini-me.
Yeah, type in mini-me.
What is that?
Wait, actually, before you do it, I really want to get the name.
Okay.
So you've realised what it is. You've realised what it is. I mean, you search what it is.
I got it.
and I'll get
I got
Ready?
it now.
Wait. I know what it is. It is. Beyonce's in it as well, but it is called. Oh, how can I forget? But I guessed the right movie.
Yeah,
though.
how
It's
did
from
you
the
get that
noise.
from me going?
Yeah, it's how he talks. I literally got it from that.
Well done, wallah. I've got it here, which is annoying that I didn't know that. And if you guys guessed it before we guessed it, comment down below. I want to know who.
I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. I
can give you. Do you want a clue?
Yeah. As soon as you say the clue,
last word begins with P.
Last word begins with P.
There's 2 words, and the second
What's the
one.
first word?
A.
A. God, it's not even in my head.
Shall I tell you?
Wait, no, it is. Austin Powers. Yeah.
That scares me.
sorry.
Yeah, Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Oh my god, how do we go from up and down? By the way, sorry guys, I know we're going from like one extreme to another, like joking to.
It's alright, yeah.
But yeah,
it's good. We can like kind of merge out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How is it so hard? But you know what I mean. I said Bruce. I don't know why I said Bruce Almighty.
I don't know. Austin Powers, kind of similar.
It's because
vibe.
of brown hair.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah.
But I'm so gassed that I got that from you doing that.
Yeah.
I'm so gassed.
What did I say? I went.
But it's like the how he talks, like Shaggy baby.
Yeah.
That type
I
of
have
stuff.
seen it, but I've seen it like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point was, sorry to keep going up and down. So basically, what happened is a woman, I think like 30 years ago, was walking across the street and she was violently raped by 2 men, okay? To the point where they broke her jaw, her teeth were wobbly out of place because of the gun they were putting in her face. And they literally took her to like the park. It was in New York, I think.
I feel like this podcast
Sure
is a bit crazy, man.
I'm not joking. Like it was in New York.
How
Sure,
dare
it's in
you.
New
Yeah.
York. And basically they took her to a lake or
I think I've heard about this.
you probably have. And they violently, her, and they left her for dead. And what happened is he goes, if you ever tell anyone, I'm going to come back and kill you, basically.
Yeah.
He left and she went to the police station. They took DNA from her. They tried to find who done it. They couldn't find it until 20 years later. I think this is how she found it, but she must have been watching Austin Powers and she seen him and she must have been like, that's the guy that done that to me. And then he got convicted, right? They took his DNA. They still had the DNA. They realized it was him, and then he killed someone in jail.
Oh, what the hell? Bloody hell. But you know what's mad? I'm sorry, yeah. If you've done that in your past, don't go on be in a movie.
That's what I mean.
What is this? They're looking for me, but this role is looking quite good.
Yeah.
Why would you take
That's what
that
I mean.
risk?
So silly. I swear humans are so
They're
stupid
dumb.
sometimes.
It's like they want to get caught.
Yeah.
I don't know.
silly
Anyway, I
guys.
think we should change the subject from all this,
No, sometimes it's not.
yeah, we can talk about it, but I feel like it's a bit. We said a lot
we
today.
have been a bit. Sorry, guys. I first of all haven't been sleeping, and second of all,
Yeah, you've always got excuses. So, so basically, I was on live, and I asked some people to send us in some topics, and I eventually got a DM. Someone said we should talk about imposter syndrome, and when I saw it, that's what I mean. When I saw it, I was like, oh, let me look into it. I was literally like, oh my days, this is exactly what I deal with. Exactly to how my brain works.
Waste man. Oh my god! Wait, before you read this, please, please.
Okay, go on.
Please, Ayub.
If this ain't funny, I'm vexed.
Oh, if this isn't gonna be funny, I'm actually gonna cry.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, we'll put it on the screen so they can see. But if you
Always
don't,
adding
can you
something.
fake laugh?
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least. Okay, so basically, this guy tweeted a screenshot of. Sorry, we're going
That's
completely
right.
off.
That's right.
This guy tweeted a screenshot of a text he had with someone. Who's this? And then the guy goes, Waste man. And he goes, who is this, bruv? Oh yeah, I'll call you back. He called someone to dispose of rubbish and he forgot.
Oh, it was actually a waste man.
And then he goes, who is this, bruv? And then he realised, oh wait, it's the waste man. I found that funny.
That's true. Yeah, that's quite funny. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So,
Live tweeting my tattoo. Ooh, ouch. Ouch.
No.
That was funny.
No, man,
Okay,
relax.
go. Imposter
Anyway, so
syndrome.
imposter syndrome, guys, if you need to know. So, imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern in which individuals doubt their skills, talents, and accomplishments. So, they have a fear of being exposed as a fraud, despite external evidence of their accomplishments and their ability to actually produce good content or produce whatever they're scared of doing, if that makes sense. And I live this, Nishrin.
Yeah, that's why you think you're ugly. We spoke about this in the last episode.
No, but this is different. I live this fear, especially when it comes to my creative work and skill. I know I can do it, but do you know how many times, I haven't even told you, I've turned down such big jobs because in my head I have this fear that I'm not going to do it well, and then people are going to be like, oh, not that people think, but it's going to look like I never knew what I was doing and I was never actually good at creating content or good at filming stuff or videoing it, and I actually have that fear. It's so scary.
Yeah.
Like I've literally, people have come to me and said, all right, we have a project.
I've noticed that
we want
about
you to do this.
You don't believe in yourself that much.
Like I do and I don't. And I think I always play it safe. That's why I go for easy stuff. Like I can do this in my sleep. Like I'll do this. But when it comes to like these big things that I know I have the ability to do and I want to do it, I just, for some reason, I have this fear that I'm not actually going to be good enough, and people can be like, "Oh, he was fake all the whole time. He didn't know what he was doing." Even though I know it's
Does
bad.
anyone else have this or think they suffer from this?
You're
Comment down
asking,
below.
Like we have a live audience. Me, yes, I do.
Comment down below. I really want to know because I want to see who can relate. I personally can't. I know I'm the baddest bitch. No, I'm joking.
Relax.
That's really. I kind of know you to be like that. Like you think you're butters as well. I think maybe that comes into it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. I've been asked for had a modelling scout recently come to me.
What were you doing about that?
They asked me to, and I thought, nah, like I feel like I'm gonna go take pictures and they're gonna be like, oh no, this ain't good. So I just never got back to them.
You should get back to them, Ayo. Was it too late?
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't feel like.
Here's the thing, guys. An actual company, don't they work for ASOS or something?
They work with like ASOS. But a lot of modelling
they
companies
contact
do.
him and they asked him to send photos of himself, and they were actually like the actual official page.
Yeah.
And I said, Ayo, why don't you do it? And he was like, nah, if people take photos of me, I look ugly.
Yeah.
He was like, only when I take my own photos,
But the
I look
thing
nice.
is, I'm confident, but I just have this. I don't know what it pulls me back from like doing certain things.
You need to get out of that. It's like literally, like you said,
but it's
holding
hard.
you back.
I think it's a mental thing.
Of course, it's a mental thing.
And you know what hit me hard as well? When I read it, I was like, damn, because this is what I was talking about with my therapist.
Yeah.
He was like, why don't you do... we started speaking about business and all the stuff that I do and why I haven't gone to the level that I want to go to yet. And then he was like, are you scared of like... He basically pulled it out of me, me realising that I'm scared that like people are going to think I'm not as good as I like look, because everyone's always like, you're so amazing, you're so good at this. It's like what we spoke about before, that pressure of expectations.
That's such a shame.
And I feel like because everyone was always complimenting how good I am at something, it's like scared to do something big and then it flops and then they're like, oh, he wasn't as good as we thought he was.
But then again, you thought that about this podcast and then look how it...
Yeah, see, that's why I always have low expectations. Even with like the donations, I was like, there's no way we're even going to get $1,000.
Yeah, guys, remember when we were doing our fundraiser, which, by the way, I messaged them the other day. I asked them about the update.
Oh, what'd they say?
For it. They haven't replied yet.
No, they'll be right. They're
no,
a legit
joking,
company.
of course.
They're doing good, inshallah.
But deep the fact, we don't realise this podcast, how amazing it is. We obviously do, but I'm saying we need to take some time to... sorry to change the subject to what you're talking about. We literally raised 11 grand in a month.
Yeah, that's so mad. Subhanallah. Thank you guys. We actually love you all.
I say we, everyone here watching. And it's like, look how beautiful our people are. Like, sorry, I do this all the time, but...
I do feel like honoured and like special in the fact, like, even, you know what's funny? Sometimes I have like, because I have meetings with like different works and companies and we talk about social media and like things that I'm investing in or things that I'm doing. And even though we're not even on 10K on this channel, but I bring it up because I feel like it has so much more power than my 170K on TikTok or my 30K on Instagram. I'm like, no, like the podcast will have so much more power and influence than the rest of my socials.
We literally have a family. The only thing that's a shame is, like we spoke about before, is we don't engage as much. The only thing I hope people can appreciate and see that we genuinely love you guys is we try our best to post every week. So although we're not amazing at other parts, like we really want to stay consistent with this. Speaking of which, sorry, we will go back to the imposter thing, but I just wanted to say it before it left my brain. I seen a TikTok of a girl. She only had like 2,000 followers. She said, hey guys, I applied for this social media job and they said I didn't have enough experience, so I done them a quick ad, like a practice post. They wanted to see how well it does. Can you guys please just go comment on it and like it? She had 2,000 followers. The video had about 30,000 likes, and their Instagram, she showed the video, she showed their Instagram, and all their other posts had like 200 likes, and this one had 43,000 likes.
That's so sick.
And that's the
people are beautiful. I'm not going to, you know, when they do that, you know, even like,
let me show it so you lot can all see. Carry on talking.
So like, even when people, no, I don't know if we can put certain things in here, you know.
No, it's not the video. I'm just going to show the post.
Oh, okay. Are you the one editing this? No, I'm joking. It's right.
Ayo.
You may or may not see the picture.
Oh, wait a minute.
They take it down.
No, but they just gained a lot of followers since.
Oh, that's mad. See, that's good. But do you know what? People are actually beautiful in that sense. Like, there's people that can literally, they're like, sometimes they'll put a song out on TikTok and they go, look, guys, I need help to stream this to a certain level. And then all of a sudden they'll have millions of people like, yeah, go on then. We'll just change your life for you quick. Which is mad. It's cute.
I wish I could do that, guys. Please, we should
do you know what? I had an idea. I convinced myself one night, yeah?
I can't find it, by the way.
I convinced myself one night. This is going to sound so silly, yeah? But I convinced myself one night when I was sitting down on TikTok and I was like, what if I was just to post like, guys, here's my PayPal link in my bio. send whatever you want. And then I was thinking, I convinced myself that it's a reality that people could be like, do you know what, just for joke, let's all just blow this up and all send like £1. Then I'd end up and wake up next morning with like $1 million in my bank.
You know
in
what
my
it is,
PayPal.
yeah? We should do... Sorry.
But let me say something first.
Sorry, I've been...
Cutting me off. But then
I'm not cutting you off. It's just what you say makes me think of something else.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Oh.
And then anyway, I didn't do it because I was like, that's the dumbest thing.
Well,
And people are going to be like,
obviously.
what are you doing? But I was like, imagine if I did. Imagine if I did that.
Imagine
and then,
if all your followers sent you £1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or like if like I
Deep that for a
but imagine
sec.
if it got like millions of views and everyone was like, just send £1, it's fine, like it's okay, it's only a pound
It's
or
just
$1.
banks, yeah.
And then in my account I wake up and I've got like 5 million and I'm like, suckers, peace.
See you later, podcast.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. This is why I interrupt you, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to
Oh, no. We should do that TikTok.
I'm joking, Karen.
We should do that TikTok where it goes, okay, guys, I'm with my brother. Okay, whatever video you see first, like and comment and share.
It's a competition type thing.
We're
yeah.
doing a competition. What video you see first, like, comment and share.
And then we do a forfeit. Whoever doesn't get the most amount of likes in a certain amount of time has to do this. And it'll be like a funny video that they get to watch.
Yeah. Should we do it today?
So we milk out of them. Yeah, you better go like and follow.
Okay,
I'm
let's do
joking.
it, yeah. And also, guys, who do you think is going to get more? I know people will probably say me, but I have a feeling, inshallah, it's not you.
No,
Inshallah,
I
it's
think
me.
it will be you. You get more engagement. But
No, but videos like that, they have like a massive turn. Like the girl that I just told you about, she literally said, TikTok, do your thing.
Yeah.
And they got her a job.
Yeah, to be honest, that's mad. But I feel like I'm the type of person, but like, TikTok, do your thing, and there'll be like 5 random
Ayo.
girls that be like, we support you, but no one else does.
Ayo.
Do you know what I mean?
You literally just showed your imposter syndrome.
Yeah. Damn.
Guys,
she's gonna
is-
use that against me now every day. Every time we're gonna do something, she'll be like, imposter syndrome.
That's literally Ayub. He literally doubts his whole life.
Is it bad?
Yes, it is very bad.
Yeah, it affects me a lot. I can't lie.
That's so
I feel
sad.
like I'm limiting myself for no reason.
Just stop.
Also,
I know
guys,
it's hard to say that, by the way. It's like,
Yeah.
stop having a personality. So like, hey, I brought it up again. Hey.
Jeez, every episode. But do you know what's mad? Guys, bringing up the TikTok that you just did, that you spoke about, sorry, I might need their help soon because I'm basically moving a direction. I thought about the imposter syndrome. I told myself, all right, I'm going to push through this. So I've posed something towards a certain thing that I'm going to work towards, inshallah. But there might be a day where I'm like, guys, I need you to go hit up this TikTok and just
Yeah, they
make
will.
it crazy for
They
me.
will do that.
Just to get
There's been a
similar
lot of times
results.
where I post. It won't be similar. Like,
Yeah.
43
No,
times.
not similar result. But I mean, like, just to give it a little
Yes,
bit of a
of
boost.
course. You can do that on TikTok as well, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway, so there's been loads of times where I've done an ad, or my first few ads that I've done, I've posted it on my private account, be like, guys, please show some love. And they all went and showed love and it done well.
That's sick.
Not just that, I done a video pretending to be the girl that's like, I'm sorry to hear that your grandma passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah. People
And
still
what-
ask me on live. They're like, is that really your sister?
Listen, yeah, I done that video and I went on live and I said, look, guys, there was about 200 people watching. I was like, guys, go and pretend that it's really me. Pretend that you know me. Pretend we went to school
it
together.
blew up, I remember.
Everyone commented, oh, you've grown so much. Oh, I remember you like this in school. The video got like over, I think, 2 million views or maybe like a 1.5 million.
That's so smart.
So if you want to do that, yeah,
Stuff like we lied to everyone. I'm sorry, Karen.
what could happen is, yeah, just go live on Sadly Relatable. Listen, guys, comment, share.
That's true.
Also,
Sadly Relatable would
guys,
actually do it.
if you see our content, I just want to say something. If you love us like we love you, whenever you see our content, he goes, share it with your friends. And if you don't want to share it, click copy link. It doesn't do anything. Just copy the link of our video. Keep double tapping. It will help us and our engagement a lot.
Also, whilst we're here, please like our video. I feel like we get good views, but not that many people are liking our YouTube videos, and it will help us so much, push us more to new viewers and help us grow. So like, comment, share, all of that good stuff, especially on the actual YouTube channel,
we
please, everyone.
finished?
No, we're not finished. I'm just bringing it up. No, we still got some time.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, take a second to like.
Yeah. Also, yeah. So other than the imposter syndrome, that's basically what I deal with in my life. I also have.
That's so sad.
I know it's a bit deep, isn't it?
That is so sad.
Guys, feel sorry for me. I'm going to put my PayPal link in the description down below.
Should we do it and see who gets more money?
Should we set but a profile?
No, we're not-
Obviously, I would never do it. I'm joking. All right, guys.
Wait.
I have some, only a few anyway. Not long ago on my Instagram, I told people to send in some life lessons. So I thought, let's take a look at some of them and we'll give some opinions on what we think. And maybe you could give us a life lesson that you've learned this year. Inshallah. Ready, guys? So, first one. Don't let the ugliness.
Wait, guys. He's basically reading out life lessons that people have sent in from themselves.
That's
I feel
exactly
like
what I just said.
Did you? I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, I said to people to say, yeah, you were just like this. I don't know what you were doing. You like fixing your top or something.
I got. You know when you
Yeah,
got to
you were
click your
doing that,
hand.
and
You
I
know
was
when you got
looking
to click your hand.
Your elbow, yeah. So anyway, let me say it again because you stress me out. I got people to send in, Yeah, life lessons that they've learned this year.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to read them and see if we agree
Okay,
with it.
go.
All right, first one. Don't let the ugliness in others kill the beauty in you.
Aww.
I think that's a very important one because a lot of people will have an experience where someone will treat them badly and then they want to give that energy back when they're not that type of person. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I really, really respect people who have been treated like dirt, gone through a lot in their life, been done dirty, had people show them no love, but they still have so much love to give.
And
I
they still
respect
remain, like,
you guys
kind-hearted
a
and
lot.
everything.
I really do, and I really hope you get all the happiness that you deserve.
Inshallah. Also, it's just mad because there's people in this world, and I think everyone thinks they're a good person, but
Nah.
majority of people think they're a good person. They don't realise.
You know why? Should I tell you? Actually, you talk.
No, speak.
By the way, the only reason I interrupt you is because wallah, it leaves my brain.
Yeah, sorry.
And then what happens is I spend time trying to figure out what I'm saying, why you're tweaked.
And then you don't listen to what I
so
say.
I'm not, do you get it? That's why I interrupt you a lot.
Karen.
I forgot what I was going to say. Wallah.
It's alright. Anyway, let me carry on.
I remember
Alright, go. She just wanted to interrupt me one more time.
No, I remember. So you said a lot of people think they're good people, right? Which I do understand. But if you're like me, I feel like I'm the opposite of that. So I know my intentions, and I know that I pray to God every day and ask Him to purify my intentions.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that is the backbone of humans.
Yeah.
What do you have if you don't have good intentions and inside isn't pure?
Yeah.
But sometimes, and I've done it on the podcast as well, where I've like spoke bad about myself, and you've seen comments, Nisrin, stop speaking so bad about yourself and your character. But I do that because I would rather be the person that is self-aware than you got a bogey. I'd rather be the person that does good, but thinks, oh, do you know what? I'm not good, and I'm not as good as I could be. Than the person that does bad and thinks I'm
amazing.
Nice
Yeah, it's good. It's very like self-awareness is key because you have to realize sometimes it can be a bit harmful because, for example, I deal with like analysing myself way too much.
Yeah, you do too much.
I've got problems, man.
I was going to say, see a therapist. You already have.
Did nothing for me, mate.
Oh, the concept of a therapist is so funny.
You just got to talk to him, but he's probably got his own things going on.
Someone said, imagine you're... say a joke.
What?
You were going to say a joke.
I was going to say...
Before he says a joke, he goes...
My face got this. It's like you're sitting talking to your therapist. You're like, yeah, so you deal with this, that. And he's like, yeah, me too.
I know, I understand you.
And he's like, so what can I do to get better? And he's like, I don't know, mate, I've been stuck in it as well.
That's me if I was a therapist. Yeah. Someone said, you go to a therapist, your card gets declined, and he turns around and he goes, your mum was right. That hurt my ears.
I'm sorry.
Your card gets declined. Your mum was right. You
are
a failure.
You deserve it.
You are a failure.
But if you pay, no. Oh, it worked. Oh, I'll take it all back. Don't worry. I'm just joking.
But the concept of a therapist is mad. Like, I'm here for you if you pay me.
Because what happens?
But if you don't pay me,
what
I
happens
don't
if your
care.
card does decline?
That's what I mean. No, but you obviously pay. Do you not pay before?
Yeah, I think you do, yeah. Otherwise, you could just have a free conversation. And
Yeah.
But really, what does it do for them? Other than taking up an hour of their time, it's like, oh,
yeah.
what? They get paid for this conversation I just had with you?
Yeah, but then again, they must have a lot of clients. And sociologically...
We just made up like they do nothing.
Psychologically, it must affect them as well. Because imagine you're just getting negativity. It's like when there's like 2 pots of rice and, you know...
I heard about that.
How does that work? Is it real?
I don't know.
We should test it.
Just positive words into one.
You get 2 pots of rice. I think
is it rice or
I think
something
it's a
else?
plant.
I think it was a plant.
It's a plant.
2 pots of rice. You add some coriander, this and that. You're making a meal.
You get 2 plants in a pot, and one of them every single day you talk shit. Your breath.
Look at you.
Your
Look
breath
at you. You
stinks.
think you're something, yeah?
Waste man.
Look at that flower over there. You'll never be like that.
You'll never be that sunflower there, you little scrawny. No, and then the other one you say nice things. You're beautiful. And then apparently that's mad if that's true.
Do you know what? The only reason it works...
Can we do it?
The only reason it works is because the one that you're probably talking crap to, you're a bit closer, your breath's stanking, and it's like slowly killing you off. I just spat so much. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen. What we should do is I'll take the bad one because I talk shit to myself all the
good
time,
one.
and you take the good
What
one.
happens if it still dies?
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what were we saying? What were we speaking about?
We were
went
talking
off
about...
so
sorry,
bad.
yeah, I know. We said don't let ugliness in others kill you, the beauty in you, which I agree. And I think people with beautiful hearts, like, don't let people change your intentions. And if you, especially people, if you're very forgiving, and then someone's like, "How can you forgive them?" Ignore them. Because it's beautiful to forgive people.
Okay, it is. And also, I've gone through something where someone's hurt me, and it's only lasted about 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. It's never lasted longer. But I've been like, do you know what? Yeah. Nah, no more Mrs. Nice. No more. And I'll be like, that's that's it, and then it goes away.
Yeah, because your true character comes through in the end.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, you being a good person is genuinely all we have in life. I just wiped your spit.
That is
it's all you really have if you think about when it comes down to it, and you take away money, looks, and all of this materialistic stuff. All you really have is a good heart. Imagine the world. This just came to my mind now. Imagine the world. You know how we look at wealth and we look at money. Imagine it was your pure hearts and your intentions. That was like the currency.
But do you know how
that would
every
be such
billion?
a good movie.
That would be so sick. It reminds me of In Time. Have you ever seen In Time?
Oh, when he's like,
where like your money is like the time of your life.
That is such a good.
Someone
movie.
told me it wasn't good. And I was like, that's such a hard film.
That is,
the concept is amazing.
That is a really good movie.
It's so hard. But
yeah, imagine that.
Yeah, that'd be mad.
Would you be how much money?
My
would you
intentions.
have? No, how much? How rich would you be?
I'll be a billionaire. I don't care.
See, now you're one of them people.
Yeah, I'm amazing. Might cut that. No,
I'd be a billionaire, but I'd be wearing homeless clothes. So I wouldn't believe that I'm a billionaire. No, joking.
You said my imposter syndrome, you snake.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so someone said consistency is key.
This pisses me off, to be honest.
No, because it's true.
Yeah, because why haven't I not been consistent in my life?
It's so annoying that's how simple it is. Yeah. Listen, with anything you do, if you're consistent, you'll eventually see results.
Anything in life.
Anything, whether it's social media, whether it's other stuff. Apart from what? Why am I saying it, Richard?
ACN.
That's so deep. Sorry. Let's move on. That is so deep.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny, but I don't know if we should bleep it.
I don't think you should, man.
Anyway, because there could be people there doing it and then be like,
no,
wow.
I'm joking. Like, nah.
Anyway. So, consistency is key, and it's so true. I've only ever started seeing results when I had decided to actually start posting regularly and actually doing something, and you have to be consistent. That's
realistically, Ayub, anything you do in life, even if it's a knitting business, if you knit enough hats and you work on it as hard as you can to the best of your ability, you will be successful.
Yeah.
And this is a thing, inshallah, there's like a 95% chance that if you're consistent with something and you really give it your all, it's gonna work.
Yeah, but it's hard because life gets in the way.
It is hard, of course. You get demotivated, mental health issues. I understand that. But
money issues, everything.
Yeah, everything.
But it's just really dedicating yourself and getting it done.
Here's the thing, right? You lot watching this, to our sadly relatable family, if there's anything you've wanted to do, whether that be social media, starting a business, anything at all, and you're looking for a sign to start it and know that you're going to be successful as long as you are consistent, this is it. Do it.
Do it now, baby.
Start it. Sit down. Write down your plans. Get your chores and everything out of the way. Get everything out of the way that you need to do.
Sounds like me, like every other night. I'm like, all right, let me do everything I need to do. I'm sitting here, I'm planning it, and tomorrow it starts. 3 days later, I'm doing the same thing. All right, let me clean my room, let me do this.
Guys, please work hard on your dreams. You only have one life. Live it. You can do it. You're capable. Think about all the billionaires and the people who have gone from poor to rich or started businesses. They were just like us one day.
No, it's true. One day.
Once.
Does that work? Yeah, I think it's once. All right, next one. Are you ready?
Yeah. I believe in you guys. I believe in you watching this. I believe in you.
Some people will never support you because they might be afraid of what you might become.
You know what it is, yeah? Sorry, I've been speaking so much, but I have something to say, right?
Yeah.
I have had someone in my life that genuinely, it's just weird to say this, yeah? But anytime something new came up, they started acting weird. But here's the thing, right? I had such a good relationship with them, so it's weird to me. I don't think it's jealousy, and I don't think they want I didn't think they wanted bad for me at all because they were so happy when good things happened. But I think they wanted good for me, just not better than them. Yeah,
there's people like 100% people like that.
She genuinely had a good heart. She wanted best for me, and I don't think it's jealousy at all. But it's just weird. Whenever I wanted to do this or this or this, she would act weird and shady. And like I said, I don't think she wanted bad for me, but I just think she genuinely didn't want me to do better than her.
Listen,
because
that's 100% a thing. I'm telling you, it's 100% a thing. People will support you until you're doing something that like better than them, or they want something that they want. If that makes sense. Yeah. And it's 100% a thing. And I agree.
I think humans are like that overall.
Listen, that's why I only have like 2 people out of all my friends that when I get good news, I'll tell them.
Don't say that, because imagine. Actually,
if I don't tell you anything, now you know. No, I'm joking.
Wait, if your friends are watching this, they're going to think they're one of the 2 people.
Yeah, but they don't realise. Yeah, you don't know which one it is. But, yeah, there's only 2 people that I tell when I've got, like, an important thing happening to me that I don't even tell until the last second that it's going to happen. They won't even know sometimes until it's happened. I'm like, yeah, by the way, this is happening.
Yeah.
Just because, not because I don't trust them, people don't need to know, because people like that give an energy, give evil eye, even if it's not intentional, it happens and it can affect you yourself.
Yeah.
Obviously put trust in Allah, like nothing's going to beat his plan, but you have to be cautious, and you have to also, sometimes I get an energy off, there is certain people in my life that I feel like when they hear certain things about what I'm doing, it's bad of me to think, but I get an energy as if like they're not fully happy for me. So I just avoid even telling them. I'm like, if it's going to give them more peace of mind to think that I'm just doing whatever, then... And
you can't fully blame them.
Yeah.
Right, here's why I don't fully think, they're the worst person ever, because they can't control their feelings. And as humans, we don't want to see people that started in the same position as us doing better. No one really wants to, if you think about it.
Because it makes you're comparing yourself and you're like, why am I not there? And it happens. It's natural, everyone feels it.
That's why it's so important to purify your heart.
And your intentions.
When you ask God for things... Obviously, ask for heaven, ask for your money, ask to find a righteous spouse and all of this. But you need to also ask God, please make my heart clean.
Yeah. And you know what I got off you as well, which I've implemented a lot of times. If I've seen someone doing something that I wish I was doing, and it gets me a bit like, oh man, why am I not doing that?
It's normal.
Instantly in my head, just to get rid of that, like any feeling of like jealousy or evil eye for them, I make dua. That they get more. I say, Ya Allah, please give them more than this. Allow them to do even better. And then I'll be like, do the same for me. Allow me to do good. Because
the angels say Ameen when you make a dua for someone as well.
And that's what I'm saying. And not just that, it kind of...
Ameen to you too, sorry.
It forces your nafs, like your person, like who you are and your desires to almost give in to the fact that you've just made a prayer that they'll get even more. And it's like it forces you kind of accept it, and you're not so I know. They're like, what is this for you?
What I read is this, Ayub. I read that a lot of your jealous thoughts and your why can't I have that comes from the shaitan. Sorry again if you're not Muslim.
The devil.
You understand.
Yeah.
Satan. They understand.
He didn't say Satan. He said
shaitan. They must understand.
They're like, oh yeah, Satan. That's what she means.
So a lot of your bad thoughts, your jealousy, your bad feelings come from the devil. So what happens is if you are scrolling on Instagram or you see someone doing something that you want and you sit down and you say, you know what, please God, give them more of what they have. When the devil realizes that him giving you jealousy results in prayer, he'll stop making you jealous.
That's so true.
And he'll stop whispering it in your ear.
Yeah, because he's doing it so that you sin. But if he sees that what he's doing is just causing you to do even better things, he's like, damn, there's no point in doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's something that really is good, sick. Guys. If you ever feel jealousy, and by the way, doesn't make you a bad person.
We all do.
It makes you a human being. We all have these feelings. If you see it and you see someone have something that you have, do you know what? Sit there and make a prayer and ask God to give them more of what they have, because then the angels say Ameen and to you too. So the dua comes to you as well. You purify your heart and you're a good person.
Let's get to the shout out of the week. Love.
Sorry guys, we're in a bit of a rush, but the shout out of the week is actually to two people because they're very similar.
Okay.
So this one is to Iman Khan. Have I been sending you shout outs of the week recently?
I just find it myself, don't worry.
Oh. Iman Khan, and she said, listen to these two instead of music. Cut down so much from music, alhamdulillah, because of you guys.
Aww, that's
By the way, if you're not Muslim, we think that we believe that listening to music is kind of a sin.
Yeah, kind of it is a sin. We see it as a sin, yeah.
I guess DM us if you want to know, or Google why.
Or Google it because you'll get a better answer.
Google it why. So another one is from
Before we move on to the other one, I do want to say thank you to that person. Also, that's beautiful because I hope that we actually take good deed for that.
Oh my God, imagine we do.
Imagine the day like we comes out and like this person stopped this.
Imagine we're all in heaven together with Sadly Relatable
and then,
family.
Or not, because you made this joke. They stopped the music, it was better for them. Stuff for life.
Hey, okay, so thank you so much, Queen, and you're very beautiful and yeah, mashallah, Allahumma barik. Okay, so then the next one's from SK22. I used to listen to music while doing things, but now I replaced it with this podcast. I pray you guys get rewarded for what you do. I just want to cry.
I'm not going to. If you guys have ever actually made a prayer for us or anything like that, honestly, like, you have my heart, because
may Allah give you guys more of what you make for what you pray for us.
Amen.
And success and happiness.
Amen.
And And I genuinely keep you guys in my prayers.
Do you know what we're like? If a normal non-Muslim comes here, we look like a
Islam
really,
channel,
like a religious channel.
Takbir!
Yeah. But
we just had a donation of.
Yeah. But not just that, we look like a very, because that's not normal. Like, if you were to watch a YouTube video and then they already start doing like a prayer to Jesus, you'd think this is quite a religious channel.
Yeah.
We come across as that, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
But that's just how we live. We're always doing that type of stuff. So yeah, I think it'd probably be better to relate to people or like give it insight. We say this every time. But no, guys, honestly, we love you all. We've come to the end of this episode. Please, guys, don't forget to. I keep spitting today all over the place. I'm so sorry.
Like and subscribe, guys. Please,
share, put the push notifications on.
Comment down below what you want to hear us talk about, please.
Also, Nishan, where can I find you?
You can find me crying on my pillow. Was that bad?
That was good.
What the hell? I done it bad on purpose. Okay,
yeah.
You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok. Remember to copy link when you see any of our videos, share it with your friends, and keep tapping the screen because then it will get us on the For You page. Thanks.
You can find me.
Oh, and on Instagram, save the post before you like it.
All right, sick. You can find me at Kayla Cash Out on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. More content coming soon. We've said this about a million times, but it will happen. We love you all. Thank you for watching. Peace out to my.
Love you guys. Love you. Bye.
Anyway,
Love you.
Peace.